Hello yogis, and welcome this morning or this afternoon, wherever you are in the world, to our second masterclass on asana, which are yoga poses. So last week we just looked at warm-ups basically, and this week we're going to look at one of the first standing poses that yogis are often taught. It's called mountain pose, or in Sanskrit, tadasana, which basically means a balanced standing pose. It's also often called samastiti, which means a stand of equanimity. So as I said, it's the blueprint for a lot of the standing poses. So it's also a resting pose. So you need to get this pose right before you go on to do side bends, back bends, twists, and forward bends. So we're just going to look at that today. You can do it either inside or outside, bare feet preferably, so you can get hold of all the senses really. So we'll come over to the mat now, or if you're in your garden or wherever you are. So to start with, we'll just do a little bit of a warm-up before we get into the actual pose. So just spread your toes wide, as wide as you can, and then place them down onto the mat and just lift your heels off the ground. And then just put your heels onto the ground and lift your toes up. Come onto the side of your feet, the outside edges, and then roll on the inside edges. And then we'll just do a few little knee rolls. We did these last week, I think. And then a few little hip circles. And just a few little shoulder rolls. Just to get the body nice and loose and limber. So we're connecting this pose to our core. So you connect to the core with all your standing poses. So we'll start with, just bring your feet you can have your feet sort of close together in mountain pose, or you can have them a little way apart. But we'll just start with them a little way apart, so it just gives you a little bit more stability. And I just want you to close your eyes now. And I just want you to direct your attention to your feet. So you probably feel yourself swaying around. It's all your proprioceptors kicking in to make sure that you can stand straight. So just go with the flow. If you find that uncomfortable, you can just open your eyes or just lower your gaze down to the floor. And it's just to bring your awareness to your feet, really. And then just bring your awareness into this central part again. And I know we just did the little warm-up, but we'll do it again, but really slowly. So just put your hand on your tummy and just keep your eyes closed when you're doing it, just to get connected with your body. And then just keep your feet and your belly still now, and just try and move your shoulders in a little bit of a circle without moving anything else. Just to get that feeling of stillness in the rest of the body. So as you can see, you need the core for every little bit of this pose. So we'll go into the actual pose now. So we're going to do the mountain pose, and we'll do one adaptation of the mountain pose, which is tall mountain. So we'll start off with mountain pose. So just start off getting your feet connected to the ground again. Just bring your awareness back down to your feet. And you can have a little bend in your knees at this point. And just focus everything down to your feet. It's quite a grounding pose, mountain pose. Then just straighten your knees out. And bring your awareness now up into your legs. And then up into your hips. Now your arms can be either by your side with your palms facing on the line, if you've got a line on the side of your leggings or your trousers or whatever you're wearing. or you can have your hands with your palms facing out. So that tends to widen your chest a little bit. So whatever feels comfortable for you, but your hands shouldn't be facing back. So just get used to that arm position. And your sacrum, just let it drop down. You don't have to do exaggerated tucking of your pelvis. You just want your spine to be nice and straight with your pelvis sort of tucked down. Not tucked, I mean just hanging down in a straighter line. Just get your spine in alignment. Just visualize your spine going right up to the top, lower of your neck. And then just loosen your shoulders. Just relax your shoulders down. And all the while, you're just gently breathing in and out through your nose, as we've gone through before. And then just check the alignment of your chin now, because we might have our chin jutting out too much. So just bring your chin back in alignment so that it's parallel, and just maybe tuck it down slightly, just so that you get the length in the back of your neck. And then the old cue of imagine you've got a string coming out of the top of your head is still sort of quite relevant. So it just gives you that lightness. So you're sort of grounding down from the waist down, and then from the abs down, and then from the abs up. It's sort of a lighter feeling. So it's as if you're being lifted. So we'll just stay in this position for a few more breaths. It's actually harder than it looks. So you may practice this through the week. So we're going to tall tree now. There are a few variations on, not tall tree, tall mountain. There are a few variations of this pose. So one of them is tall mountain. So press your hands together. I'm only doing this first because my hands are going to disappear when they go above the screen. And then just from where you are, just slowly and mindfully bring your hands up above your head, keeping your hands pressed together. So you're now in the tall tree. So if you've got problems with your shoulders, just sort of come down to there or stay there, whatever. But if your shoulders are fine, just imagine you're a long, thin mountain. And we'll just move that variation actually to another one. So you can just move over to your left. Just stretching out your side body. And then slowly come up to center. And then over to the other side. And back to center. And then slowly lower your hands down. And bring them back. So that is your mountain pose. So if you want to practice that through the week, I will be posting all the benefits of mountain pose in the Facebook group. And if you're not already a member, you join through Dayananda Yoga and then click on join group. Okay, so we'll just put our hands together and just bow. Okay, well done. So next week we're going to look at forward bends. So you can do these in a chair. We're going to start from sitting and go to standing, after standing down to sitting. So we're just going to be looking at forward bends. Hope you all enjoyed that, and hopefully see you next week. Bye.